shine. Okay, so something I learned the hard way that I think most people building with LLMs right now still get it wrong. That tokens aren't free. And I mean that literally, not just at the cost line items. I actually ended up writing a research paper about this, and it got accepted at the ICML this year on this idea of compute aware mixture of agents. Basically, how do you make agents work together well under a fixed token budget instead of just throwing more compute at the problem? And the reason I got interested in this is the first place is because I keep seeing this same pattern everywhere, be it labs or a team optimizing for bigger problems, bigger models, more agents, more parallelisms, and almost nobody is stopping to ask what all that collaboration actually cost. And that's kind of exactly the problem I can't stop thinking about, honestly. If you look at the tools like Cloud Cursor or Cloud Code today, they all fan out like 10, 16, or sometimes way more parallel sub-agents and each doing their own thing. And on the surface, that looks really incredible efficient, right? Everyone's working in parallel, everyone's got their own task file, their own memory. But here's the thing, I actually ran into this directly and not at some abstract problem. Back in May, when me and my co founder were like literally in the middle of ICML paper, we kept we kept hitting the merge conflicts between our own agents. We would help multiple cloud instances working on different parts of the code bases, and they would step on each other constantly. So we built CloudForge for ourselves, basically out of necessity, just to survive our own research processes. We were the first customers of our own tool before anyone else even saw it. We kept building it and it turned into Reforge, a self evolving team of specialists with adversarial gates and persistent memory. And we ended up presenting it at the UCWS Singapore Hackathon. The gap that a single agent genuinely has no way of knowing it some other agent working on different branches already solve the exact same problem. Like there's no shared awareness across branches. And when you scale that up, hundreds of agents, big repos, real teams, that redundant work just compounds. It quietly eats your token budget without anyone noticing. So, my best guess at what this is still unsolved is that everyone's gotten really good at giving one agent good memory, but almost nobody is actually solving the shared real time awareness across agents working at the same time. And that gap is what I keep coming back to.